Hi everybody and welcome to my channel. Today I've asked my handsome husband to show you how he hung the pegboard. Now in this case I painted it black, added a bunch of hooks, and this is where I store part of my yarn. Now in the case upstairs I will probably keep it white. Here he is to show you how to install pegboard, and then I'll be back in another video to show you what I do with that pegboard once it's been installed.
Today ons maken een pegboard de volle aan de schnitsen, die passen, die ruppen, die pus. And it goes that the putzen, the passen, the schnitter, die fu, schapper, die puzzle, die pum. Let's do it, shall we? Ha! The missus painted the sticks for the frame while it was still a bundle. Cool, isn't it? All you have to do is, yeah, break it apart and the schnitz and the putz. Okay, and we need to measure. Those guys are supposedly 8 feet long. Okay, how much space do we have between a this away and a that away? It's supposed to be oopsie doopsie. It's supposed to be oopsie doopsie. In a perfect world, we are measuring 111 inches. 111 minus 96 is 15. Divided by 2 is 7 here and 8 there. Okay, that's how we do it. 15 divided by 2 is 7 here and 8 there. Okay, we like off balance. Okay, so let's make a mark here. 7 inches. This is where we start. And we're going to start with this schnitzen. And this little guy who is a very, very beautiful. And he's just gorgeous. This way and that way. I think, yeah, not so bad. Okay, he's simply going to go against the wall, 7 inches away from here, so that's roughly here, give or take. You can also measure again, or, even better, put this Schnitzelpitzen on our mark that we put against this, the wall. Make sure the thing is plumb according to the watermark. Push our guy against it at the bottom. Because we need to hang it up where we've got studs. Okay? Real studs. Okay, and the first stud is right here. We're just going to mark it. I like marking schnitzel. And the second stud is on the other side of the electrical box, is it not? Well, it's actually right in the middle, okay? It's right here. Okay, this is our first 2 holes. And because we try to, sorry. There were we. Because we try to minimize the mess and maximize the wherever it is, we're going to put the tools we don't need, oops, right into here. We're going to use this cool thing, the basket of opportunities, and drill our first hole, and we pre-drill because we don't want to split the wood. Okay, we don't want to split the wood with our screws because that's just stupid. And the second hole is somewhere else, like right around here. Can you see? I can't. Good. Work with me, work with me, will ya? Okay, It's cool if you can drill straight, but it don't matter, huh? Okay. And for this, we're going to use, for screwing it up, we're going to use this thing. Ouchie! Okay. Sorry, there's some fluff balls business. Okay. And now we're going to put it right against the thingy. And we're going to put this guy on top, line it up, level it up, make sure that schnitzel thing is where it's supposed to be. Okay, which is level with the underside. You can just check it out by holding this guy underneath here, or like so. Okay, we need to come up a little bit. Okay, we have come up, and now we need to, why don't we just stick it in, huh? Let's just, might as well stick it in. Okay, first screw coming up, first screw up. Okay, and as you can see, one screw is enough. Tea time! Okay, next screw up. It's right over here. Might as well put your level where it matters. And put it up where you'd like to see it. Okay. And just sink the head preferably 0.5 millimeters below the surface of the wood. Okay? Or a couple tenths of a millimeter. You know, it's just a hair underneath is a good idea. Okay, now just to make sure that we are doing the right thing, we're supposed to have 48 inches for our little buddy. And I did check beforehand. We've got it. Okay? See, that's how it's going to be. Okay? Now, we're going to put an upright piece here and an upright piece over there. Maybe one in the middle, who cares? I mean, yeah, and maybe we should care. And, yeah, maybe another one here, another one there. Okay. They can, the interior ones, if they put interior ones, they can be, you know, slightly painted. Mostly dead. But the outside would be nice if you keep it painted. Okay, now this guy here, by the way, is an inch and... They're not even an inch and a half anymore, the 2x2s. Did you know that? They used to be an inch and a half. No? They're now an inch and 7/16. Wow. No, an inch and 3/8. A fat inch and 3/8. That's a 2-inch. That's a 2x2. What the? That's about as precise as Trump's taxes. Okay, well, let's stick it up there, shall we? First of all, we'll check the if our little buddies are straight, kind of thing, and which yeah, it'll work. Okay, and the length. What is 2 times 1/3? Our pegboard is 48 inches tall. The upright we put in here needs to discount the strip we put on top, the strip we have at the bottom. It's that much shorter, okay? That's 46, that's 45 1/8. Schnitz, this is complicated. 45, what did you say? 45 1/8. Now, I need to point out that while my daughter went through school, she learned 45 1/8. Yeah. She learned, we just need one little tick mark, she learned that the metric system was officially accepted by US Congress in 1865. But because of some local skirmish, they just all forgot about it. Anyway, they got sidetracked. You know, they're a little bit ADHD, the Congress. Oh, what happened? Okay, anyway, so we're going to cut our little buddy, okay? And we're going to cut our buddy right here, right sort of kind of almost now. We need to support our piece of wood, piece of wannabe wood, in a semi-meaningful manner. And this is the piece we actually need, okay? So therefore we're going to cut on, here's our mark, we're going to cut on the other side of the mark, okay? Otherwise it gets too small even more. Let me bring on that here. Okay, so, cutty cutty, shall we? And you preferably hold your saw straight. I'm using a full saw. Preferably you're going to cut right through, like this. Okay? Bango! And we have to cut a second piece, just like it, because we love it. Okay? And we're simply going to use our first piece as an indicator how long our second piece needs to be. That's all. That way you need to get your measuring tape out only once, because we ain't building no piano. Okay, and this time once again cut on the outside of your tick bar. Okay, and have your little collector basket underneath, and make sure that you cut at 90 degrees in all directions, and don't knock over the beer. Bingo! Okay, now we're going to add a couple screws, but we use 3-inch long screws to go into the studs. This is OSB board. We don't need 3 inches. We don't need, you know, the mice that go by behind the wall to hang up their fur coats, you know, when they go to bed. No, we don't want to create a wardrobe behind. So therefore we're going to use a screw size that actually fits us. Okay? And the screw size that fits us for that purpose, I think is inch and something. Okay? How about, that'll work. Let's screw on the 2x2 with 2-inch screws. Don't you think that should hold? Look at that. We can actually screw on a 2x2 with a 2-inch screw because the 2x2 ain't 2x2 no more. Good. We're going to simply stay sort of by eye 4 inches away from behind, and we don't drill through, okay? We do not drill through the 2x2. Just so you know. Okay? We're going to go almost through, but not as quite as so. Okay? 4 inches from the end. There we go. Très bon. And now we're going to screw it up some more. We added, how many holes did you say? 3 holes? Cool. That should do it. You know, we can't make it so strong that once the missus uses it, that it's so strong that if it falls off with the wall. Very funny, very funny. Okay. Get rid of all the fuzzies. Remember the screw heads below the surface because we want our against the okay? We don't want it out. Otherwise you might as well put screws there as spacers instead of the wannabe 2x2. Now the uprights, you need to pay attention where they're painted and how pearly they are. Okay. Then we're going to once again use our boxes as cute little supports. Okay? And our basket as a catcher. 4 inches from the bottom end, remember? Korrekte Schnitzel in there. 3 screws I think should be fine, don't you think so? That's the neighbor. That's ours. Oh Ella, it's okay, don't worry about it. Okay. And because we're going up in the OSB, we are going to take our 2-inch screws for set purpose. Gosh, all that racket. All because there's the mess is coming. Okay, look busy guys, looks busy guys. Mrs. is coming. The building inspector, Schnitzheimer. We put this here, put that there. Hello, I'm busy, I'm really busy. It's almost done.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, whatever. Okay.
Junior.
You're calling me what? Okay, this is supposed to be straight. Let's check again once we screw it on. Close enough. And remember, here we go. It's on. Next. And we're going to drill some happy holes again. This time, painted side to the outside. Your dog is very good.
It's a wild neighborhood today, isn't it?
Yeah. Yo, present. Gosh, there's wood in the wood. There we go. And another one, sort of, kind of, maybe not quite. Close to in the middle. Do you want additional uprights in the middle to actually hold the weight of what you put on there?
That would probably be good.
Then it would be where the here and where the there is, okay?
Okay.
Well, in that case, before we screw it up totally, we're going to use this guy once again as our length doobie boobie schnoobie. Is this the top guy? Ew, he's a banana. He's a bloody banana. Ooh, this one is a straighter banana. We're going to use this on the very top. Yes. Oh, Schnitz. No, he's a banana this way. Do you mind if the top surface is maybe not painted?
Fine.
Cool. See what happens? When you're not around.
Stuff happens.
Yeah. That's the shape where it happens. I mean, sorry. Okay.
Looks good, dear.
Okay. Uno.
Where's the dog?
Oh, I don't know, somewhere. Where's the dog?
I found her.
Where's she lying around? What's her favorite spot back there?
Right here.
Oakley dokley. Now let's just remember, this is our outside dude. Goes back in here. Now we're gonna cut the other dudes. Okay, this is our first. And remember, this is the length we need, so this is our tick mark. We should cut on the other side, on my side of the tick mark. Okay? Otherwise, the thing is tick. Too sharp. Oh no. Okay. One in a million. And we're just going to cut the next guy, which here's our tick mark. This time, this is the length we want. We cut on this side of the tick mark. Is that correct? Is that okay?
I don't know.
Tick, 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 tick.
Shall I move the camera closer?
No. You might just see that I'm cutting on the wrong side of the tick mark. That would really suck it. We only want to cut one board at a time, that's why I moved the other one. And let's drill some holes again. And I think because this goes into the studs, 2 guys are good enough. Bing bang. Yeah?
Yeah.
Is okay?
Okay.
Alright.
Bye.
Alright. I have the wrong machine in my hands. Rich. Lustig. Make sure you don't bump into Schnitzel. Cut straight if you can. Drill straight if you can. And if you can't, practice, practice. Okay. Bingo. Okay, let's stick him up, shall we? That's right. Get your 3-inch screws out. I like coated screws. They're actually made for deck use, but I like them because they are almost like they're lubricated. It's really zoop, they go in. Mwah. Très bon. Okay, just screw it up. Screw this up. And let's look for the, here it is. Okay. And I suggest you use this weird device here again. To get it mostly plumb. Okay? And I also suggest you just throw in 1 screw. Oops, sorry. I don't like that sound. But it is what it is. And then you check again after putting in 1 screw. And get your little buddy plumb. Okay. And then you stick in the second guy. Bingo. We'll do the same thing down here. Oh, and look, we've got an electrical box now. That's really cool. We don't need this electrical box, do we? How do we test the electrical box if it's live? You open up your utility knife, you stick it into one of the... Okay. Just kidding. Okay. I think if we take off the cover plate early, you'll get enough earbuds. Okay, let's stick it. You line it up, put it in place, more or less correctly. Okay, the more correct, the better. And guesstimate plumb. Check plumb. Adjust plumb. Throw in number 1 screw. Slightly below the surface. Recheck plumb. And when happy, stick in number Numero 2. Okay, now we're going to put the guy in the corner in its place, and remember, this guy goes just into the US what? No, OSB, that's it. And for said purpose, we're going to use the 2-inch screws to screw up the 2x2. Okay? Same system applies. Don't break the glass. Don't mess up what ain't yours. Okay. And once again, you can actually guesstimate plumb. Make sure it's down there at the bottom where you want it. Make sure your bottom is in place. Okay. And screw in the first screw, just because we can. There we go. Now, you don't have to hold it anymore. Ha! Okay. And once again, hold it. Well, if you can't see it this way, put it on this side. Okay. Don't look at an angle, look straight at it. Okay, and if you're happy, then I'm happy. Then I think we're simply gonna shove it in place. Okay? That's it. Bingo. Next dude is our top monkey, le top. And it is going to go on this way. Okay? Now, supposedly, we did this correctly, and just imagine it to have happened correctly. Okay, so this should actually fit up there somehow. How does it look on your end? Could be worse, couldn't it? Okay. Mark where you're going to put your screw holes. We can also copy from down there because, hello, hopefully the studs are plumb, but you never know, you never know, you never know. Yeah, like in this case. I'm inclined to put the screw off center here slightly. I'm inclined to stay here more or less on center. And for the rest, it's a bloody incline. Okay, 4 holes, remember? From the edge, 10 centimeters in, 4 inches, blah blah blah. We're going to use these boxes so we don't lean on our cute little thing. Make sure that you don't mess things up too much. Dokily dokily. Artichokily. And remember, our ceiling height is less than 8 feet. Here, numéro 1, numéro 2, dokily. Pum 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 pum. And remember, we had it the other way around, so we better put it back. Okay, now how are we going to stick it on there if we can't get up there? Blasted die Hülsen die. I think we're going to get some steppies in here. Okay? I think we're going to get some steppies in here. Yeah. Or we're going to have a big old mess. going to be a disaster. Because this is, I kid you not, this is 3 cabinets here. This is not 1 cabinet. This is 3 cabinets. Okay. Yep, never a doubt it. Holy schmatzel. Come on. Blasted, what's new? Okay. That's moved it. Come on. Okay. We're going to rearrange the furniture here, literally, in just a minute. We're going to borrow the chair. Okay? And we need 1, 2, 3 2-inch screws and 2 3-inch screws. Okay? Here are the 2-inch screws. Ouchie! They are pointy, by the way. Cool. Shall we stick it in place? Can we trust the chair? I'm going to be close to the corners here. Just because. And just because okay, I can reach this guy. Somebody failed to drill a hole in the middle. I think we ought to drill a hole in the middle simply because that's what we have been doing down here. Okay? And in the middle, on a good day, is right around here. Okay, keep it where it's supposed to be. Take the drill, support it so you don't mess up the Schnitzenplatzen, and drill the hole. Très bon. Now if we are so inclined, we could already put our little buddies in place. And remember, center guy is 2-inch. This is the 3-inch because there's a stud. This is the 2-inch. Here. Let's put them in. This is another stud guy. Okay. So we'll put them in so they already hold somewhat. There we go. And we'll put this guy in place. Then we're going to put our little friend over our schnoggin again. Now we're going to stick it in place. Okay. Uchti. Uchti. Okay, remember, step onto the thing in a way that hopefully it won't hurt you. Okay. Let's put this guy in place here first. I can't really lean. There we go. Pull it down if you need to because it's a banana. Put it in place. Bingo! This guy we can also put in place. Well, maybe not. Need to move the chair. Okay? Let's move the chair, but in the middle, because maybe then we can reach all the 3 screws. Let's first do this guy. Oh gosh, that's a... that wall has been done. Made by, I don't know. Not by somebody I'm related to. Okay, that's it. That's it. Now comes the fun part. Woo! What size screw would you suggest we're going to use to screw it up? I would like to use the cheapest screws I've got on hand, okay, which is 1.25 inches. And now I'm going to stop talking because I'm going to fill my mouth with these guys, okay? And then we're going to simply hang it up there. Hopefully it'll work. Okay? Hey, I can still talk. How cool is that? Huh,
And I thought it wasn't possible, huh? Well, I'm going, don't say possible. So the P, the enemy of full pronunciation without using the screws. Have you lost your screws? I snitched it. Okay. Let down. Sit off. Get this thing out of it. Okay. Better. Okay. Turn on in the car first. Okay. Okay. Now how do we know this thing is where it's supposed to be? We actually don't. How's that? That's not too bad. Hold it in the middle. Put it up. We used to have derricks. Okay. Okay. For running fish, that's a good thing. Now we can relax. Okay, we're done. Sing us up. Looks good, doesn't it? I think it looks great. Okay, that's it. But the music discovery is not really on the... No, we're going to put it on. Okay, sorry. And this computer program. Let's try it. Okay, guys.
That's nice, not? Now I can talk again. Ah. Where is our... Oh, where is... Ah, here. Oh, well, are you sure? We put one screw in the middle. Let's put one down there. Nobody can see it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. Right there, we'll put one in. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. The next one, this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. This guy. We'll take this one out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This guy. Really? 4 from the top, 5 from the top, whatever. 5. Ah. Okay. You come out. You go in here. Okay, good. And so it proceeds. Well, now it's just brainless putting schnitzel in place, okay? Every so often. Pick your sequence. Top is on. We'll simply copy the guys along the bottom row. Okay, that concludes the pegboard. See? You can hang up your first tool. Done.